What's good, everybody? We are back with another NBA Live mobile video. So today we've actually got a Q&A with Jenny, who I think is the community, it says community representative. I think essentially she's the community manager for NBA Live Mobile, and yesterday she was answering questions about NBA Live Mobile Season 4, things that are going on in NBA Live Mobile right now, and lots of other stuff as well. So I was really looking forward to this. I was looking forward to being able to ask some of the questions that I had been thinking about for a while, things that I had thought of in my video where I talked about the things that I wanted to see in NBA Live Mobile Season 4. So if I scroll for a really long way, I think eventually we will arrive at the questions that I asked. I'll go ahead and give you guys just a sneak peek. I think there will be something to signify that it's one of my... Wait. That's not the rest of it. Oh, okay. Control F for Bobby, and I misspelled it. All right, Bobby Buckets. So I asked a question there, no response. Oh, she asked, dude asked a question about, am I asking, are you making a promo of Ultimate Buckeye and Bobby Buckets as your masters? No. I didn't even see this question, so the fact... She didn't even give any explanation, just no. Bobby and Buck, you are not getting your promo. Yeah, we know. We're aware of that. Wait, Bobby was sponsored by Coin Sellers? Yes, that is correct. Yes. Okay. Saw mention of tournaments in Season 4. Can you give us any information about that? Nope. Next question. Are there any updates about the auction house that makes it more friendly to beginners? No answer. Let's see. Anything else? Like I had users respond to my questions, but Jenny? No. Will there be any type of graphics update? No response. Any other questions? So basically, it seems like she was very intentionally skipping over my questions, which is disappointing. I understand there was probably, like, you can literally see right down below, she answered a question, and right above, and she just skipped my question. And I feel like it's not a like terribly difficult question to ask. Like, she answered similar questions to this, but very obviously was skipping over my questions. So I'm guessing there were probably higher ups at EA that told her that she couldn't answer my questions or whatever, because like she literally just skipped question above, question below. Obviously, EA still has some sort of vendetta against me, so it is what it is. I was not able to get any of my questions answered, but hopefully we can get some helpful answers on some of the things that we do want answers for. So taking a look, this is where she ended the Q&A. This is long after I'd finished it. I asked like 4 or 5 questions, and she obviously didn't answer any of them, which is disappointing, because I felt like they were pretty good questions, but it is what it is. Like you can see even here, she answered a question about what her favorite team was, but ignored my questions. So I don't think any of these are going to be relevant questions. Are you satisfied? Are you good at basketball? Was it... Like, none of this is actually about the game. The last set of Embiid 106 UA Rush has the worst statistics compared to the previous 106. Will it be updated, or is it your choice? I'm guessing that's a yes to it. Will be updated. Will Showdown players be updated with higher gen? Yes, next month. Okay, good to know. How do we get victory? Oh my goodness. People really need to learn to read about sets. Can we have consistency or transparency from the development team about what's the top mind priority in terms of bug fixes, features? Discord is with Game Changers. Twitter is timely notifications. Reddit is long form details, but hard to keep up with live service updates. I'll continue. That really didn't answer the question at all. Jenny, is League vs. League gameplay going to be fixed soon? The gameplay is wildly unpredictable when it comes to making shots. Yeah, that's true. We're making some gameplay improvements next season, so basically not getting anything this season, but hopefully things to look forward to next season. Response to draft complaints. I don't know what the draft the draft promo. Oh, referring to the fact that they basically lied to us about whether or not we'd be able to get Zion. It went as planned and I miscommunicated. So you knew that you had miscommunicated. All of Reddit was blowing up after you miscommunicated, and we still didn't get any type of statement except for this. I think that shows the state of EA's communication about NBA Live Mobile right now. Let's see. I would like to know why so many things were left behind / abandoned this season, for example. Let's see. I didn't even mean to do that. Basically, just complaining about the game. We try to prioritize what seems most important to our players based on in-game data. We get lots of demands for new content, but we also see how players actually spend their time and adjust there as well. So obviously saying, it seems like there are things that Reddit wants, but obviously Reddit is not the vast majority of the population that plays NBA Live Mobile, so they're going more based off what they're looking at in their data than what Reddit wants. Will Golden Elise be upgradable next season? I don't believe so. Right now you can trade them in for better cards in front office. Oh yeah, she's totally answering for this season, not next season. And of course she takes the time to respond to a thank you, but I drop 4 or 5 questions, no response. If I put a player with a clutch, yeah, you can't. That's an obvious answer. Can we get some heads up before you push out updates? They're at the same time every day, guys. Come on. Managing system has been greatly improved recently. Yeah, that's not helpful. Will there be a fix to some of the basic game glitches that have been around for a long time? The keypad glitch in the auction house, the crash, and lack of events. We agree these are issues to address and looking into them as much as possible. The keypad one is tricky. Why is it tricky, though? Like, I don't know anything about game development, but I feel like there's an easy solution, like just making a button that gives you the option to drop down the keyboard, and that goes ahead and fixes it, because that's what my iPad has, and that way I don't have to completely restart my app every time it glitches out like that. Yeah, he makes a good point. They are definitely being very vague with all their answers about it. Hello, is it possible to return back to Season 1 design of cards in Season 4? Also, will our coins carry over to Season 4, or will they just get annulled? We probably won't revert back to Season 1. Our team is always... Your coins will go... There's no way... What? What? You can keep your coin... That seems very hard to believe. I feel like that can't be right. I feel like there had to be something miscommunicated there, because there's no way they're letting us keep our coins. They would lose so much money by that. That makes it so easy to buy a new player. Like, everybody's just going to sell their entire team before the start of the season. They're going to be stacked up on coins, and they can buy everything they want to. There's no way. There's no way they're going to let that. Yeah, I don't believe that. That's pretty interesting. Don't care about questions about the draft promo. Don't care about UA events. Don't care if Luke Kennard shoots with the wrong hand. I like how she answers the question about Luke Kennard shoots with the wrong hand, but ignores the question that, like, actually asks about the game. Updates to the auction house. You know, just things that, you know, might matter. Yes, all your players were... Oh, this is something that's important that we'll get to in a little bit. Does us carrying our lineup into next season mean the ratings, card art stay the same, or do they change? Yes, all your players will stay. You will use them in your multi-year lineup. Will there be fouls? Arena mode will. I think that's probably the head-to-head PvP. Good to know. More information on that to come. Let's see. I wonder if there's any change to the design of MVP cards. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Don't care that you're loving it. Yeah, I think we've already addressed updated gameplay and everything else. First off, great job. Second question, is there any chance that the lowest elite will go back to being an 84? That really doesn't matter. Andrew Jenny is wondering, free-to-play players like me navigating the NBA Live Mobile, haha, yes. This is, yeah. Most of this, and we do have news that they're onboarding a Spanish game changer, which is a good thing, because there's a pretty significant amount of people that speak Spanish that play NBA Live Mobile, and they haven't really had anybody to communicate with EA during the time since it's been out, really. So it is good that they're onboarding that right now. Multiple questions about that, so obviously it's something that they need. Lag issue is top priority right now. That's good because it's really obnoxious. Oh, yes. She also, I don't know if this is the comment, but she gave some information about where we will be able to use our presence on July 1st. Can you give us any idea about the possible content of those final reward tokens, which are going to be usable July 1st? This is something that she answered earlier on. Related to the current programs, there will be a guaranteed prize and some random. So you will be able to use those present tokens on July 1st. They're aware of issues. How are you? Yeah, I like how she takes the time to answer that question. Don't care about the UA events. Just why was the draft cut short and post-draft event made only available after completing the full map? We deployed twice during the draft to add top players. The post-draft blitz was a communication issue on my part, but we never heard anything about it afterward until you're answering this Q&A. Didn't properly explain the event, never got an apology. Yeah, will there be different dunk packages for normal players next season? There will be new dunk packages in this coming season. She dodged the question, kind of. He asked, will there be different dunk packages for normal players? And she said there will be new dunk packages, but that makes me think that they're probably just going to be for players that you buy. That's what I'm getting from that. Why has it been so difficult to fix the lag? They've been working pretty hard on it. At least it's a top priority. That is good news. Will Trae Young and Luka Doncic be a part of the expansion draft? We already knew that. Let's see, in Season 4, will we get updated graphics such as box score and or scoreboard that resembles the ESPN scoreboard similar to how it is on the console game? We are looking into several major updates in Season 4. Graphics is one of them, as well as gameplay and a few other community asks. Scoreboard did not make the list, so that is unfortunate, but I kind of agree scoreboard isn't like something that needs to be a top priority. It would be nice, but you can keep track of stats in your head, honestly. Will stats for 106 Embiid with the +6 boost be revisited? They will be updated. I'm not sure what that means. Let's see. Hey, Jenny, I was wondering why Rose was kept out of the promo. I saw Brian mentioning a running of the Bulls promo. Any chance is centered around the Bulls since they're the only team with a name related to the event? There may be a Bull in it. So sounds like there's going to be some sort of Derrick Rose master coming from a new promo called Running of the Bulls. Let's see. Can you explain in depth how we'll be able to use our current teams next season? This is an important question because it's something that's been confusing. You'll keep your entire Season 3 players, boost items, courts, and jerseys for Season 4. These can be used as a part of a new multi-year lineup. This lineup will be usable in exclusive campaigns, events, and tournaments. So, exactly like I predicted, you can't use your Season 3 lineup in Showdown, which is basically all that matters. It doesn't matter what lineup you're using in campaigns, events, and tournaments, because that's not where the competitive nature of the game is found. It's found in Showdown, and what it looks like is going to be Arena is going to be the name of it. So unfortunately, no, you will not be able to use your Season 3 players in actual head-to-head gameplay, which I think is what people were excited about and got their hopes up for. So yes, you do get to use it to a certain extent, but no, it's not going to be exactly what people were thinking of. So that is probably, I think, as far as what I read through in all the things that I was reading yesterday, it looks like those are the only important pieces of information about Season 4 of NBA Live Mobile that she answered in there from what I saw anyway. If you guys want to read through the entire thing, I can link it down below. But let me know what you guys' thoughts are on some of the news that we got in this. Thoughts on Season 4 of NBA Live Mobile. I'm excited for it. Wish you would have answered some of my questions, but I'm sure we will get answers in the future. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to drop a thumbs up down below and subscribe to the squad if you guys are new. And I'll see you guys next time.